What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking out the live. What's up, Aubrey? I appreciate you saying that, Aubrey. Thank you. Hey, Shira. I'm just doing some sketches in my sketchbook tonight. This right here is all right. I was trying to draw a raven, but I really couldn't do it. I mean, it's still coming together, but I'm just gonna do a compile, just a bunch of different sketches on this 2-panel page. But thanks for checking out the live. Check out the channel if you want. Hey, what's up, Hunter? Oh, right on. That's sick, dude. What are you working on? Hey, Ariana. That's cool. Glad you're staying creative, my man. I'm just pretty much working online work and just having fun, dude. Once again, thanks for checking it out. Thanks for checking out the live, dude. I love coming on here and doing live streams. I'm glad you guys dig it. Because ravens or crows are super hard to draw. Once again, thanks for checking out the live. Thank you for the new subscribers. Really appreciate you. Um, I just got tired of like Instagram and Facebook and shit like that. And YouTube is like OG of social media. I mean, it's social media, but it's not social media. Plus, YouTubers are the largest paying creative. It's the largest paying creative platform out there. Like I think last year they paid creatives over $10 billion altogether. But I don't know. I wanted to get my artwork out to a broader scale, and Instagram didn't let me do lives with my Ray-Bans. Um, so yeah. But I mean, Like with these live streams, I talk to people in Australia, I talk to people in Germany, and they all dig my artwork, which I think is really cool. But I mean, like I started the channel like 4 or 5 years ago, and I didn't do anything with it. So I just figured, cool. But yeah, I started posting some shorts on here. Some of them got traction, and then just started going from there. My thing that I love to do is live streams though. Like I love doing live art, and all you guys can witness it, which is cool. But thanks for everybody checking it out. Really do appreciate it. I just started this. I like to draw too. That's cool. That's cool that you're a creative. What mediums do you like to use? Cool. Hey Kiara, Kira, how are you? Just doing some sketching. Thanks for checking out the live, dude. Share the live if you can. Sketching in the old sketchbook. No, I'm not a tattoo artist. I just like to draw. People say that I should do tattoos, but I tried that when I was younger in my 20s, and it was leading nowhere. And plus, I heard a thing that like if you can't, how's your day? Not too bad. I slept mostly. No, I heard a thing that if you can't sell your artwork, like tangible artwork, like in real life, then you should just become a tattoo artist. And I've been selling my artwork on the side for like 10, 15 years. It's not consistent, but still, like, I sell my artwork for good money. But thanks for checking out the live, guys. Appreciate you. You want to see what I did yesterday? That's what I worked on yesterday. It's pretty tight. Got some skulls and some flowers in there. Yeah, I think something needs to be right here. Thanks, Ariana. Thinking another flower. I'm looking for reference photos right now. Yeah, that should work. getting big into doing the two panel, like connecting the pages together. It's pretty cool. Bye, Ariana. Hey, what's up, Frida? Hey, Daphne. Just working in my sketchbook. How are you guys tonight? They're gone. But yeah, isn't it? It's Frida, right? You draw too? Right on. That's sick, dude. I think a lot of people who follow my channel like to do art, which is cool. It's cool that they can come and say, hey, I like to draw too. Frankie, what's up? Hope you're having a good night, man. But I think that's cool that you like to draw, Frida. I think you should express yourself as much as you can. Guess what, John? What? What am I guessing? Thanks for checking out the lives, guys. Frankie, thank you. Frankie, thank you for the stickers. Volcano blowing up. Right on. Thanks for all the new subscribers tonight. Um, really appreciate you. I got some goals this evening. I'm trying to get to 400. You have anxiety. Um, do you want to know a trick with that? I could teach you something right now. So, Frida, um, there's a vitamin called magnesium. Your body naturally produces it. You can get it in gummy form, and if you take one of those, and then you take a vitamin K2D3, it has to be K2D3. It'll totally wipe out your anxiety and give you a calm, relaxed feeling. Um, that's cool, Frankie. That's cool that you're drawing too. Like, I think that's awesome that we're all online right now, drawing in different parts of the world together. I think that's so cool. It's like an online collaboration or something. Anxiety is just like you being nervous about certain aspects of yourself or your life, or it's pretty much just unwanted worry. So, yeah. But magnesium and K2D3 is the natural way to get rid of your anxiety. That's hilarious. We all get it sometimes, dude. I have anxiety. I get anxiety all the time. Oh, yeah, school will do that to you. School will definitely cause anxiety. You like it, Frankie? Thank you, dude. I'm just I have random references on my iPad and I'm just sketching them out and then putting the pen to them. It should look cool once it's all done though. But thanks for checking out the live, everybody. Really do appreciate it. I love doing these live illustrations for you guys. Probably won't be on here too long. Just thought I'd show you what I got going on tonight. You did an ocean. Cool. There any waves in it? Give you guys a close up of what I got so far. Looks pretty tight. Little lily in the background with a crow. I don't know, I have a hard time drawing crows because they're all just so dark that you can't really get light reflections or anything like that, but I don't know. It looks alright. But I'll be on here for most of the night, on and off. I might go for a cruise in a little bit. Appreciate you guys checking out the live though. I'm glad we all can get together and draw. I think that's pretty cool. Did you put any waves in it, Frida? Put any waves in that ocean? Nice. I think it's a crow. I think. I don't think it's big enough for a raven. Ravens are bigger. I don't know. I was looking at a reference photo that I had saved up, but I'm not sure if it's a raven or a crow. And then I'm gonna put a blue jay right in here, sort of looking at the crow, but they're all gonna be like chilling in these flowers, which will be cool. But thanks for everybody checking out the live stream and all new subscribers. Really appreciate you. Hey, what's up, KK Design or K Designs? How are you? I'm not too bad. Just chilling, doing some sketching. I got this sketchbook in the mail probably at the beginning of the week or like last weekend, and just been working on my line work, dude. just sketching away. I want to try to fill this book up by the end of the week. That's what I did yesterday. It's not done yet, but it's close to it. It's close enough. I'm thinking about blacking out the background. So should be cool. And then I did this guy the other day. His head's a little too big, but I'm not I'm not quite finished with it. It's an owl flying. Maybe I'll work on that. Gotta find the reference for it. But like I said, thanks for everybody checking out the lives. Um, Thanks to all the new subscribers tonight. Frankie, thank you for checking it out, dude. I appreciate you uh liking my stuff. No, I'm gonna stay on here a little bit more. Trying to get subscribers, dude. So, I mean, I've always found like a good way to get subscribers is just by getting on here and live streaming. Oh, that's sick, dude. Jessica, that's sick. What are you drawing? I'm tired. That's sick, dude. I used to love drawing cityscapes and buildings and shit like that. I haven't done one in a while though. Buildings are a lot of fun to draw. See you later, K Designs. When I lived in the city, I used to draw buildings all the time. Just go out, walk around the city with a sketchbook and just start sketching shit. It's a good time. See you later, Frankie. Thank you for checking out my channel, dude. Yeah, I'm just working on line work, and it doesn't have to be straight lines or anything like that. Anything to create some type of texture or a layer of line, like scribble or crosshatch or anything like that, to give it some type of depth of form or shadow. Thank you, Cheyenne. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, I'm just working on my sketchbook, dude. So I started this a couple days ago, and I wasn't too happy with it, but I figured I'd work on it a little bit more. And then I did this guy. I did this yesterday, and it's not finished yet, but it's close. It's close enough to move on. And I was thinking on blacking out the white, the negative space in the background. And then I just started this. I don't know if you could see it that well. All Micron, yeah. It's all Micron pen. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you saying that. Um, I think, this is just my personal opinion, that Micron pens work the best on a heavy pound paper. This is a watercolor sketchbook, and the reason I do it in a watercolor sketchbook is because one, that reason, and two, if I want to come over and color through all these, I can, and the ink won't bleed. So like say I want to color it in watercolor, the ink will stay in, like the pigment of the ink will stay in the paper. It works great. Yeah, it works great. But Cheyenne, thank you for checking out my channel, dude. I'm trying to post more videos and not just do shorts and live streams. Most of the videos that I have on my channel were done like 4 or 5 years ago, and I want to delete them. But I did do a recent one. I don't know if you could use alcohol markers on watercolor paper, but it's a good thing to try out. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. Back to where I was saying though, I did a time lapse video 2 or 3 days ago of an owl, and it took 6 hours, and I compiled it down into 5 minutes. So check it out. It's pretty sweet. All right on. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Thank you for saying that, Cheyenne. It was fun. It was super fun to draw. And like I love drawing owls. Owls are my gig. Thank you, dude. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this one flying over here and then do like an up close side portrait of an owl over here. I think that'd be cool. And what's challenging about this owl is capturing the curvature of the wings in flight, but still trying to capture the feathers as well, like the inside of the wing too. Hey, what's up, Caroline? Thanks for checking out the live, dude. It's an owl in flight. I'm really working on like three pieces right now. Just trying to fill up my sketchbook. So I got an owl in flight, and then I got this cool thing that I started yesterday. Some I think they're peonies flowers with some skulls, and then this that I just started just a couple minutes ago. So crow, like a small crow with some lily flowers and buds. And I was gonna put a blue jay right here. I'm excited to see the results as well. I'll probably do like a video just going through the whole sketchbook because I got these. Then I was gonna do an apple laying on its side with like this guy shooting a bow and arrow. So it's my sketchbook, dude. It's what I do when I'm not working on like submission pieces and shit. I saw you draw Kayla the odd one. Right on. Cool. Thanks for checking out the live, everybody. Just working on an owl in flight here and trying to grow as a channel. And I'm doing that with your guys' help, so much appreciation. Thank you all. I did for a little bit. Um, I went to I went to an art school. It's closed down now, but it was more of a like the start of it. It was it was like teaching you the basics of like digital art and Photoshop and shit like that. And then they had like traditional style art classes just to teach you like the basics of form and design and shit. But I mean, like I didn't graduate. I dropped out and did the whole like starving artist thing. But most of the stuff that I've learned has all been self-taught. Like I just draw a lot. I mean, yeah, what do you want? What kind of tips do you want? Anatomy? Um, well, I mean, like the basics of anatomy, you have to realize that everything's broken down into shapes. So it's broken down into shapes and then you connect it all with wires. And then on those wires, you build those up into shapes as well. So like with this owl, for example, the face is a circle. The tail feathers right here, that's a triangle. this curve right here, that's an oval. This wing right here, that's a triangle as well. So it's like when you go down to the basics of it, it's all based upon the shapes that you're using. And then from those shapes is you build up different textures and then different shapes within those shapes to create more dimension and form of the animal that you're trying to draw. No problem, Caleb. That's that's why people come here is to talk about art, and I love talking about this stuff. So, um, I mean, like I've been mainly focusing on watercolor a lot, just because it's clean and like the cleanup's easy, like it's not messy. I've never done oil paints just because it's messy. I used to work with acrylics a lot, but that's messy too. And then digital painting. Um, to do realistic stuff, I mean, you so like if you here, let me hold this up close to the camera. Like all those tiny details in there, that's just overlaying scribbles. That's just a bunch of scribbles overlaying on each other. And see, like when I look at that, I think the face looks completely wonky, but you guys dig it, so that's all that matters. So artists that I look up to, um, I had the opportunity in 2016 to meet and do art with Alex Gray, which was like a huge humbling experience. Just because he's like a genius at oil paintings and pretty much any type of medium. Um, who else? I look up to a lot of graffiti artists. So there's Mir One, who he graduated from the San Francisco College of Fine Art, and he started out as a graffiti artist, but then he started doing oil paintings when he went to college, and his work is incredible. But I mean, of course, the greats like Van Gogh is one of my favorite artists. When I worked with acrylic paints, I used to do a lot of impressionism paintings like that. Salvador Dali, he's just a G, like he's just a pimp. I remember there's an interview of him where he goes onto a talk show and he brings out with him like an anteater, like on a leash, like a dog. It's hilarious when you think about it because he just has this confidence in him, like, yeah, I'm Salvador Dali, I can pretty much do whatever I want. But yeah, it's hilarious. Anyways, those are some of the artists that I look up to. Um, I saw a Renoir painting when I was like 32, and I know that's basic art because it's literally a yellow triangle on top of a blue stripe on top of an orange triangle, or not triangle, but squares. I do live streams whenever, like usually on the weekends, but I have the next week and a half off, so I'll be on here more. But I appreciate you, Cheyenne. It was nice talking to you about art. Thank you. Yeah, it's a process. That's sick, Kayla. Largemouth bass are dope. Fish are really hard to draw though, so that's good that you're challenging yourself. Cause is it underwater or above water? Oh, right on. That's cool. The thing that I don't like about drawing fish is that when you're drawing them underwater, it is it's just such a challenge to draw the reflectiveness of the light shining through the water, like hitting the fish and like making that reflective look on the body of the fish. It's challenging, but fun at the same time. Hey, Andrea, what's up, dude? Yeah, gills are challenging too. Thomas Art Official. What's up? How are you, Thomas? Welcome to the live stream, man. Just drawing an owl in flight. Hell yeah, that's awesome, dude. Andrea, that's a good thing. I want to thank everybody for checking out the live stream. Thanks to all the new subscribers tonight. That was my goal. Uh, Deer, yeah, deer, cool. I sold a portrait of an elk not too long ago. That I have no idea. Um, there's usually nights, Kayla, where I'll just go on like Unsplash or Google Images and just look up like photography pictures of owls or crows or ravens or elk or moose or just wildlife animals. And if I see something that's compelling, I'll try to draw it in my style or put some other type of like stylized effect to it. Um, my tattoos, my tattoos, my knuckles say open mind, and then I have the all-seeing eye right here. I have the word spectrum on my middle finger. I have indigo soul on my pinky and ring finger. I have kaleidoscope going down the side of my palm or side of my hand. And then I have downriver on my pinky and ring finger on my left hand. And then I got the word raw right there. Everything on my hands and fingers represents like stuff that I've done with my artwork pretty much, or like my sobriety, or how I do things with my hands to stay creative and be creative. This is the bohemian symbol for travel. I love traveling, so and then I've got two women on the palms of my or on the tops of my hands. I don't know. I'm straight. I'm attracted to females, so Art Whale, what's up, dude? I appreciate you, man. Thanks for checking out the live, dude. Thanks for checking out the channel. I'm working on my sketchbook. I got this owl that I'm working on, and then I started this yesterday. It's just about finished. Just working on line work with these microns, some peonies and some skulls. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate it. And then I started this just a little bit ago. Little crow with some lilies, and then I'm gonna put a blue jay right here. Thanks for checking out the live, y'all. This is awesome. Um, my name's Sean. I like to draw. I'm working on my sketchbook tonight, and yeah. If you guys like this stuff, subscribe, dude. I mainly post stuff on here about illustration work and art, and I love doing live illustrations. So, but I got the sketchbook in the mail probably like 2 or 3 days ago, and I'm trying to fill it up by the time I get back to work. A face reveal? You want to see my face? Oh, thank you, Art. That's a happy day, dude. What up? Oh wait, my phone's almost dead. Hi. But since my phone is almost dead, I am gonna get off of here. I'm gonna charge my system up and then I'll be back on later, guys. Peace.